Half a day, everybody. I'm Jason Salas. Thank you so much for watching the show tonight. We get right into the first topic because two gentlemen have taken it upon themselves to equip and arm young students with the tools they need to be successful. I have here two wonderful Guamanians right now, Alvin and Chris. Gentlemen, half a day, and thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I want to hear all, Alvin, about this program that you came up with. You're basically collecting backpacks and then filling them with all the goodies students need to be successful, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So it actually started, I was laying on the bed and my husband was getting ready, and
Where all great ideas stem from.
yes, and just out of the blue I was like, you know, I feel like I want to start collecting backpacks and filling them up with school supplies to donate to the homeless shelter in Dedido. And he asked why, and I said, well, it's not, I see students go to school every day without backpacks or without the basic school supplies that are needed for every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chris, as the husband who he shared that idea with and everything like that, when he brought up this revelation, what did you think? And you know, I'm sure you guys tossed a few ideas back and forth and came up with this concept.
So my first immediate thought was, I am wealthy enough to where I can provide his nephews basically anything. I have two daughters. I give them everything that they want and need. And we've been to the homeless shelter a couple of times, and when I walk in, it makes me very sad that they don't have the same privileges that I'm able to give to them. So when he suggested to do it, I was all for it.
Mm-hmm. And you're filling this with what kind of goods, Alvin?
We actually collected filler paper, notebooks, folders, pencils, crayons, glue, pretty much everything that's needed for the basic school supply list.
Mm-hmm. Was this just a project that the two of you undertook as just, you know, like a passion project of your own, or did you, maybe reach out to the mayor of Dedido, or, look online and just see some other item, maybe go,
well,
I've seen some projects like this on Pinterest, but this is an amazing thing to do locally.
Yes. I just posted it online on the Anderson Facebook page, and within hours it grew. So it was something that we thought was just going to start off small, but we actually were able to exceed our limit, and we collected over 28 schools, brand new and used backpacks, and just school supplies coming in left to right. That
is incredible. But of course, there are more than 28, unfortunately, more than 28 people in need right now. So are you in need of more school supplies? Because, what we do, of course, as Guamanians is we always want to help. And, if we find out that somebody has a really cool idea, it's not like, hey, let's do that very same thing that person did. Right. It's like, hey, I got some stuff at the house. Let me help out. So what can we do?
Right now, we're actually, I was actually able to get in contact with the homeless shelter and ask how many students that are in need of backpacks, which was actually 28. So we were able to get all 28 bags. So because we went over, we decided to move into another drive, which is, we call it Operation Sub-Zero, or Operation Zero Down, where we're actually donating the remainder of the school supplies, and we're also collecting more donations for shoes, toiletry items, clothes, to donate to the Zero Down subdivision.
Mm-hmm. Now you mentioned, and Chris, you can jump on this. You mentioned that you shared this with the Anderson.
Correct.
Anderson Facebook group.
Yes.
Is this part of with a military background? One of the hallmarks is service to the community and make sure to give back and take care of the people that are there.
Yes, we're all happy to help. We love being here. For the majority of every person that has donated, they do so with huge smiles to try to help. They all say we wish we could do more, but I always come back with more. Something is better than nothing. Mm-hmm. So they have open arms, try to help as much as they can. One of my coworkers actually has went out and purchased well over $150 worth of supplies to donate to Alvin's cause. So everybody seems to be very helpful and loves donating. So luckily we can do so.
Outstanding. How does it feel to be married to someone with so much responsibility for the community, and to just be part of that, to say and not just to pat yourself on the shoulder, but to just be I'm taking care of my fellow man.
Yes. So sometimes it's a little overwhelming. Like our spare bedroom is stacked to the ceiling with stuff right now, donations. But it's very honoring, and I'm extremely proud to be married to somebody like this. So
that is unbelievable. Great. Okay, what other amazing ideas, Alvin, are you working on right now? You're writing the next great symphony, or you
no. So right now, we're finishing off the backpacks. We actually had a huge donation from Motogenos. They actually donated over 30 bags of school supplies to us, which will actually go to Operation Zero Down.
Okay, well, one more question now, because like we've got, you know, the first two components. We've got the idea that you came up with, and then we had the collection. Tell me about distribution. You know, the beginning of the school year is coming up very, very quickly. Those are primarily public school students that you're doing it for and everything like that. How are you actually going to get the supplies in there, on their backs and in their hands?
We're actually meeting up with the homeless shelter on Tuesday around 2 p.m. and we're actually going to disperse it with all the students there, so we can also get so the students know where it's coming from, and it's a way of giving back to them as well.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully the energy that the two of you have for helping out the community is going to spread like a wildfire.
Yes.
And to see their faces when they receive the backpacks, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, well, if anybody
excitement.
has supplies they would like to donate, or, you know, they go out and like purchase something like you said, Chris, people can go out and just buy stuff. How can they get in touch with you?
They can actually message me, 689-5435, or you can message my husband as well, 787-6977.
All right. Well, your text message and your cellular bill might be a little high for this billing month and everything like that,
right.
because, you know, we're certainly going to try and jump on board and see if we can help you the best we can. So thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Please stay tuned, everybody. We will be back right after this.